Hi again. I'm going to go over week 13 new grammar. For the liquid equivalents, I have an illustration. It's gallon man, and so it's a gallon, and then he has arms that are pints, and then like hands that are cups, and then like fingers that are basically the ounces. And so that's like a display of how they all add up basically. And then I also have a song. So it goes 8 fluid ounces equals 1 cup, 2 cups equals 1 pint, 2 pints equals 1 quart, and 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. And I'll point to the gallon man illustration as we sing the song. For Latin noun cases, this is the same as week 1, so you can go back to the week 1 video and watch that. It goes something like Latin noun cases, nominative, subject, genitive, possessive, dative, indirect object, accusative, direct object, ablative object of the preposition. These are your Latin noun cases. Let's do a whole new world. All right, so what are some parts of the geosphere? We're gonna say core, and that's the very core. It's actually more solid than the mantle, so that's why we're gonna make like a rock with our hands, and it's like the center, so core. And then the mantle, we're gonna go like this, but then we're gonna go like this because that's where the lava is. So the mantle. And then the crust is where earthquakes happen, and it's a very brittle rock, so we're gonna say the crust, and we're gonna go like this, like a crust. Hydrosphere, we're gonna go like this. Biosphere, we're gonna pretend to be different animals, so I'll say be a frog, be a bear, be a kangaroo, and each time we go through it. And then for atmosphere, we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna blow and feel the air on our hand, and that's like the atmosphere because it's air. Like that. For English compound prepositions, I'm gonna bring like little figures. I'm not sure if it's gonna be little people or what figures I'm gonna bring, but I don't have a song or anything. It's just sort of going through it and demonstrating with the people each of these things. So for according to, I'm gonna put one little figure and I'm gonna point to him and I'm saying according to him. And I might give like examples, like, and I might have them talk like, according to me, it's too cloudy today. Things like that. And then in addition to, I'm gonna put another little figure next to that guy. And that'll be an example of adding to. So in addition to this guy, I also have this guy. And then except, I'm gonna line up maybe like 5 or 6 of them. And then for the one that says except for, I'm gonna take one away and be like, except for him. We don't want him to go to the party. He's not very nice. And then I'm gonna take one figure and I'm gonna say, in front of him is somebody else. And I'm gonna put like another figure in front of him. And then I'm gonna put them in like a basket or some sort of a container. And I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna pick one out of this container. Look who I got. And then for instead of, I'm gonna have a little figure and I'm gonna pick him up and be like, instead of him, I wanna play with this one. I'm gonna put something else in its place. So I'm just gonna go through that a couple times and just show them examples. For age of exploration, we're gonna go age of exploration, circa 1400 to circa 1600. And then for Prince Henry found School of Navigation, you can pretend like you're holding a compass and then you're gonna look up and point to the stars. So Prince Henry found School of Navigation. And then slave trade in Africa is like this, slave trade in Africa. Gutenberg's printing press. You basically had tiles on one part of the press and then a giant page on the other, and then they pressed it, made it a print of what they wanted to, and then they separated the paper into a whole bunch of different papers and made it into like a pamphlet or a book or something. So we're gonna say Gutenberg's printing press. And then for Songhai in Africa, they were in the desert, so we're gonna say Songhai in Africa. Jonah? No, you're not. All right, and then for Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia, he rebuilt the Kremlin, and the Kremlin towers kind of have this like obelisk or this kind of shape at the top. So we're gonna say Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia. And for the Spanish Inquisition, we're gonna say Spanish Inquisition because they were monitoring people and, you know, questioning them and things like that. So for history, the sentences tell me about Kush, and we're gonna say the Kush, and then when we say mined, we're gonna use like mining arms, like we're mining with a pickaxe or something. Jonah, no, you're not. Jonah, I need you to leave me alone for a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the Kush mined gold along the Nile River from 2000 BC to AD 350. The Berbers, and we're going to do American Sign Language B because it goes A, B. But the Berbers traded, so for traded, we're going to go like this, traded gold, iron, and salt. So we're just kind of like exchanging in the desert. Go ahead and play you that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come back and play the song for you because I already have the geography song up on my phone. So we'll move to geography and then I'll come back and do that. So geography, Western Africa. It's to the tune of In the Jungle. So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one in the class. Let me go ahead and back it up a little bit. And we're gonna obviously point or, you know, move a little figure or something to the tune. Western Africa, Niger River, Sahara Desert, oh, Atlantic Ocean, Senegal River, and the Ivory Coast. Western Africa, Niger River, Sahara Desert, oh, Atlantic Ocean, Senegal River, and then the Ivory Coast. So we can do some of these in the class, and I'm sure they'll all have fun with that. It doesn't go in order, so just beware of that. It goes Niger River, Sahara Desert, and then back up. Atlantic Ocean, Senegal River, Ivory Coast. Okay, so let's do the history sentence really quick, and then we'll be done. So,
Week 13. Tell me about the Kush. The Kush mined gold along the Nile River from 2000 BC to AD 350. The Berbers traded gold, iron, and salt in the desert.
The Kush mined gold along the Nile River from 2000 BC to AD 350. The Berbers traded gold, iron, and salt in the desert. The Kush mined gold along the Nile River from 2000 BC to AD 350. The Berbers traded gold, iron, and salt in the desert.
there you go. It's a short one this week. All right, see you next week.